You guys won't believe this. My first real paycheck? It was a moment I'll never forget. I remember the anticipation, the excitement, and the sheer curiosity of what my hard work had earned me. I tore open the envelope with trembling hands, my heart racing. And then there it was. It was for $20. $20! I couldn't believe my eyes. I had put in hours of work and this was it. It felt like a joke at first, but then reality hit me. This was my first step into the real world where every dollar counts. I was working at my dad's liquor store. Talk about humbling, right? It wasn't glamorous, and it certainly wasn't what I had envisioned for myself. But it was a job, and it was my introduction to the workforce. I spent hours stacking shelves, cleaning up spills, and dealing with customers. It was tough, but it was also a learning experience. But hey, it taught me the value of a hard-earned dollar. That experience, it was invaluable. I learned that money doesn't come easy, and that every cent is earned through sweat and effort. It was a lesson that would stick with me for the rest of my life. It lit a fire in me. I realized that if I wanted more out of life, I had to work for it. I had to push myself beyond my comfort zone and strive for something greater. That $20 paycheck was a wake-up call. It was a reminder that I had dreams and ambitions that were worth fighting for. I knew I wanted more, not just in terms of money, but in terms of success and fulfillment. I wanted to build something that I could be proud of, something that would make a difference. I started reading books on business and entrepreneurship, soaking up as much knowledge as I could, not just money, but success. I wanted to create something that would stand the test of time, something that would leave a legacy. I started brainstorming ideas, thinking about what I could do to achieve my goals. It wasn't easy, and there were times when I doubted myself, but I kept pushing forward. I wanted to build something big. I wanted to create a business that would not only provide for me, but also create opportunities for others. I started sketching out business plans, thinking about potential markets and products. It was an exciting time full of possibilities and potential, something to be proud of. I wanted to look back and know that I had built something from the ground up, something that was a testament to my hard work and determination. I wanted to prove to myself and to others that I could achieve my dreams no matter how big they were. That's when I set a crazy goal, make $200,000 by the time I turned 25. It seemed impossible at the time, but I was determined. I wrote it down on a whiteboard and looked at it every day. It was a constant reminder of what I was working towards. Crazy, right? Maybe, but I was determined. This is my story. It's about hustle. It's about putting in the hours, making sacrifices, and never giving up. It's about believing in yourself even when the odds are against you. I spent countless nights working late, brainstorming ideas and refining my plans. It's about learning from the ground up. I started from the bottom, learning every aspect of the business. I made mistakes, but I learned from them. Each setback was a lesson, each failure a stepping stone. I kept pushing forward, driven by the desire to succeed. And it's about proving that anyone, even a kid with a $20 paycheck, can achieve their dreams. It's about showing that with hard work, determination, and a little bit of luck, anything is possible. This is my journey, and it's just the beginning. If I can do it, so can you. Let's be real. Turning 25 is a trip. It's that age where you start to feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're not a kid anymore, and the carefree days of youth seem like a distant memory. The real world hits you hard, and suddenly, you're faced with responsibilities you never imagined. Bills pile up and the pressure to succeed is relentless. For me, hitting that age meant one thing: hitting my $200,000 goal. It was ambitious, sure, but it gave me a target, something to chase. Why $200,000? It wasn't about getting rich quick. It was about proving to myself that I could build something from nothing, that I could control my own destiny. That number represented freedom. It meant taking risks, investing in myself, and building a future on my own terms. Turning 25 is a trip. It's a milestone that comes with a mix of excitement and anxiety. You're stepping into a new phase of life, leaving behind the carefree days of your early 20s. It's a time of reflection, where you start to think about your future more seriously. You realize that the choices you make now will shape the rest of your life. It's a time to set goals and make plans, to dream big and work hard to achieve those dreams. You're not a kid anymore. The days of relying on your parents for everything are over. It's time to take responsibility for your own life. You start to think about your career, your finances, and your future. You realize that you need to start making smart decisions and planning for the long term. It's a time of growth and self-discovery where you learn more about who you are and what you want out of life. The real world hits you, bills pile up, pressure's on. You start to feel the weight of your responsibilities, and it can be overwhelming. But it's also a time of opportunity. It's a chance to prove to yourself that you can handle whatever life throws at you. It's a time to rise to the challenge and show the world what you're made of. For me, hitting that age meant one thing: hitting my $200,000 goal. It was ambitious, sure, but it gave me a target, something to chase. It was a way to measure my progress and keep myself motivated. It was a reminder that I was capable of achieving great things if I put my mind to it. But it gave me a target, something to chase. It was a goal that pushed me to work harder and stay focused. It was a challenge that kept me on my toes and made me strive for excellence. It was a way to prove to myself that I could achieve anything I set my mind to. Why $200,000? It wasn't about getting rich quick. It was about proving to myself that I could build something from nothing. It was about setting a goal and working tirelessly to achieve it. It was about showing myself that I had the determination and the drive to succeed. It wasn't about getting rich quick. It was about proving to myself that I could build something from nothing. It was about setting a goal and working tirelessly to achieve it. It was about showing myself that I had the determination and the drive to succeed. It was about proving to myself that I could build something from nothing. It was about setting a goal and working tirelessly to achieve it. It was about showing myself that I had the determination and the drive to succeed, that I could control my own destiny. That number represented freedom. It meant taking risks, investing in myself, and building a future on my own terms. It was about taking control of my life and making my own decisions. It was about creating a future that I could be proud of and building a future on my own terms. It was about taking control of my life and making my own decisions. It was about creating a future that I could be proud of. It was about setting a goal and working tirelessly to achieve it. It was about showing myself that I had the determination and the drive to succeed. Here's the thing, most young people struggle with money. It's tough out there. You're just starting out. Maybe you have student loans, rent's sky high. It's easy to feel lost. I get it. I've been there. But here's the secret. You're not alone. Millions of young people are in the same boat. The key is to not let it sink you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Talk to people who've been there. Read books. Educate yourself. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the financial jungle. Section 4. My hustle, from side gigs to big wins. Listen, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. I had to hustle. I worked every job I could find. From the liquor store to lemonade stands, I did it all. And you know what? Each job taught me something valuable: work ethic, customer service, the importance of showing up and grinding it out. But my real break came when I started my own business. I took a risk. I put in the hours. And slowly but surely it started to pay off. Section 5. The light bulb moment: investing in myself. There was this one moment that changed everything. I was reading a book about investing, and it hit me. The best investment you can make is in yourself. That's when I went all in on self-education. I read every book I could get my hands on. I went to conferences. I surrounded myself with mentors and people smarter than me. Investing in myself wasn't just about acquiring knowledge. It was about building confidence. It was about developing the skills and mindset I needed to succeed. Section 6. The power of patience and a solid plan. Here's the truth. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes patience. Just like a tree doesn't grow to its full height in a day, and a city doesn't transform from night to day in an instant, your journey to success is a gradual process. Each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. It's about understanding that every effort you put in today is a building block for tomorrow. And it takes a damn good plan. A plan that is not just a vague idea in your head, but something concrete, something you can refer to and adjust as needed. Writing down your goals and strategies helps you visualize the path ahead. It gives you a roadmap to follow, ensuring that you stay on track even when distractions come your way. I didn't hit my $200,000 goal by winging it. I set clear goals. Each milestone I achieved was a result of careful planning and relentless execution. Celebrating these small victories kept me motivated and reminded me that I was on the right path. I broke them down into smaller steps. By dividing my larger goals into manageable tasks, I made the journey less overwhelming. Each tick on the checklist was a step closer to my ultimate goal. Organizing my tasks with sticky notes helped me prioritize and stay focused on what needed to be done next. And I tracked my progress every step of the way. Monitoring my progress through graphs and charts allowed me to see how far I had come and what adjustments were needed. Marking milestones on a calendar gave me a sense of accomplishment and kept me accountable, but most importantly, I never gave up. The journey to success is like running a marathon or climbing a mountain. It's long, it's tough, and there are moments when you feel like quitting. But perseverance is key. Every step, every climb, no matter how difficult, brings you closer to your goal. Even when things got tough, I kept going. There were nights when I worked late, pushing through fatigue and doubt. There were obstacles that seemed insurmountable, but I faced them head on. Each challenge was an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. I knew that with enough perseverance and a solid plan, I could achieve anything I set my mind to. Standing triumphantly on that mountain peak or crossing the finish line with arms raised in victory is not just a moment of success. It's a testament to the power of patience, planning, and unwavering determination. So remember, your journey to success is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay patient, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. The rewards are worth every ounce of effort. Section 7. Your turn, let's talk money. So there you have it. My journey from a $20 paycheck to $200,000 by 25. It wasn't always easy, but it was worth it. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your financial goals? What challenges are you facing? Share your story in the comments below. And hey, if you're hungry for more, check out my website and social media for more tips, advice, and inspiration on achieving your financial dreams. Let's do this.